Hello everybody, this is Apollos, and yes, I am sitting on a Pilates ball. I knew someone out there would want to know, and so fine, I'll show you. There you go, there's a Pilates ball. It helps work your core. It definitely helps work your core. And if you're wondering if it's the same Pilates ball that was in my video many years ago, yes, it probably is the same. I'm sorry, I just have to, there's just, you got to be able to smile about something. It's really good. It helps work your core, posture, all that great stuff. Anyways, this video is not about Pilates though. This video is about the statement, religion is dying. Or, religion is dead. Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, maybe, who knows? I mean, the yes and the no is not really what intrigues me about the statement. What intrigues me about the statement is the potential for a really good conversation. And I know that there are a couple friends that come to mind who happen to be atheists that I could sit down and have a really good conversation about that statement, religion is dying. There'd be things we agree about, and there'd be things that we would disagree about. Things that we would agree about with regards to, let's say, evangelical Christianity in America. Yes, the trends are clear. Fewer people getting involved, fewer people going to church, fewer people identifying as evangelical Christianity, people leaving the church. Interestingly enough, though, you definitely have evangelical Christians who are becoming Orthodox Christian or Catholic. I think there's a longing because evangelical Christianity is struggling with how to respond to American culture. For the most part, American culture is very secular, very materialistic. It is about bigger and better. It is about the so-called American dream. It's about attaining wealth and status and, to some extent, influence and power. And evangelical Christianity has, especially we see with this recent election, it's been a little bit of a mess because evangelical Christianity has for a few decades now, at least in my lifetime, I've seen it just become too intertwined with the politics in a way that has caused some problems because they put someone in office, you could say, that didn't really, so they wanted someone that was going to sort of support their political agenda, but clearly were not in alignment with the virtues that evangelical Christianity espouses and tells people they need to, have, and those sorts of things. So that created some problems. And so, of course, there's going to be challenges. With any religion in America, the challenge is going to be this. How do you respond? How do you interact with a secular, materialistic culture where the mindset is you need more money, you need status, you need power, you need influence? How are you going to respond to the technology that's invading every aspect of your life? How, as a religion, are you going to interact and respond to those things? How are you going to integrate those things? And the extent to which you can, in a healthy way, the extent to which you can respond, the extent to which is going to determine how healthy your religion is going to be and how much it's going to thrive. I would say this, interestingly, I would say that the reason why religion, that's sort of the aspects that religion is dying. In that way, yes, you could say that evangelical Christianity there's aspects of it that are definitely dying in some ways, right? But Orthodox Christianity, for example, or Catholicism, for example, which Catholicism itself is just interesting because you have, if I recall correctly, a lot of Catholics in America do not really adhere to some of the strict dogmas of the Catholic Church. And so you have this really interesting sort of distinction going on with regards to Americans. I don't know what it is about Americans. We sometimes, we are raised in a very materialistic, individualistic sort of society that's secular. So there are challenges with that. And the extent to which we adhere to those philosophies, or the extent to which we just go along with it and not really even think about what philosophies we're adhering to, is the extent to which it's going to be destructive for whatever religion. Forget the religion, it's going to be destructive for society. if as humans we're not thinking about what's going on in the politics and the culture and the philosophical mindsets, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for anybody, religion or otherwise. It doesn't matter. So there's that part. There's plenty we could talk about there. But I'm at the 5-minute marker, and I don't want to go past 10 minutes because I know we got short attention spans, okay? And this is YouTube. Video cannot be past, oh, it could be, but, I already posted up a 20-minute video. Anyways, so the reason, though, why religion will never die is because we love myth, we love legend, we love stories. Our lives are short. We're lucky. You'll be lucky if you live to 75 years old, all right? And after that, things just as you get up to the age, things sort of go down. Mental, physical health, the challenges increase. But life is so short. And in the midst of this short life, whether you're young or you're old, there's some people, when they're younger, they just have a greater sense of, I don't know what it is, intuition or awareness with creation and surroundings and things going on. And they realize that there is something more to life. I think most of us realize that there's something more to life than just our limited short lifespan of 75 some years, if we're lucky, all right? There's so much more. And there are moments that we experience awe and wonder. We experience the mystery. We desire myth and legend. I mean, just look at the Marvel comics, the movies that are coming out. We love superpowers and heroes, and we want that. We desperately want it. Interestingly enough, we can experience it in ways. We do experience it in ways. We want to see it in a more dramatic way, though, of course. But sometimes there are some moments, if you're able to stop and pause from all the influences, all the distractions coming into our lives from technology, all this stuff, and you're able to get out and you're able to look at a flower, or you're able to look into the sky, the blue sky, if you're able to look into the forest, simple things, you're able to be out in creation and you experience the sort of awe and wonder. There's a sense of mystery behind it all. There's a sense of grandness. There's a sense of grandness. This is, I think, more difficult, especially in American culture, because we don't realize just even how your life is, just your life alone. The fact that we are here now is full of mystery and wonder and awe. That is, to even try and think about it, so like, what? This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I'm here, I'm now, and I'm not even high. I'm sorry. I'm not high. Okay, so, but I'm just saying though, this is why religion won't die, is because we want to think, and religion, especially in Christianity, oh my goodness, like, creator of the universe taking on the form of his creation in order to relate and interact with his creation, in order to provide a way for us to be able to be in relationship with him. Miracles, demons, spiritual realm, craziness, being crucified, rising again from the grave, like craziness, the myth, the legend, the story. It is so profound, it's so out there, and yet it seems so real. It feels so real because life is such a mystery in some ways, and we desire for those things. And it's not, there's an intrigue. And when there's the testimony associated with it, with Christianity, all those things. So no, religion will never die. Is there going to be struggles? Of course, there's going to be struggles. In as much as any of us as humans struggle in American secular materialistic culture, yes, there's going to be struggles. Mental health issues are over the past decade and are projected to become even more problematic in the future. Why? Because there's not the community. We're very individualistic. There's not the sense of being connected anymore. There's not the sense of family. The structures that have been in place for so long are falling apart. And when they fall apart in culture, they're going to fall apart in the religions. And as much as the religions are, I mean, it's sort of all intertwined in some way. And so the challenge is, and Christianity reaches to the people in the culture. But the thing is, religions reach to people in the culture to bring them out, to help them see that there's something that transcends that culture, transcends the things that seem destructive, that in some ways are destructive. And it helps us to be able to find the beauty and the truth in our lives, to pull away the layers and to see things more clearly, to where we're like, oh, this is how I can use technology in a healthy way. Oh, this is why I'm feeling this way. This is why I'm struggling with this. And here's the remedy. Here's the things that are important. Anyways, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's just a good conversation to have. It'd be better to have it in person, but this is YouTube. So there you go. You all take care. Peace be with you.